Breaking news: Nigerians. Serious tension over Tinubu's absence as Cold War allegedly blows between Senator Remi and Shettima. As we all know, Senator Remi is the beautiful wife to Bola Ahmed Tinubu, also a pastor and a first lady in waiting as Tinubu is yet to be sworn in as the president of this great country. Meanwhile, Shettima is the vice president-elect to Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Meanwhile, there have been serious tension over Tinubu's absence. We recall that Bola Tinubu, the Nigerian president-elect, is currently on a foreign trip. Meanwhile, most have alleged that he is on a medical trip, being that he fell ill after the March 18th Lagos State governorship elections and he traveled out of the country. Meanwhile, Bola Tinubu's spokesperson, Tunde Redman, had reacted to this, stating that Bola Ahmed Tinubu is out, on vacation, and also he is resting to plan his transition program, and have stated that Tinubu is in France and also in Paris. My wonderful people, currently the serious tension between Senator Remi and Shettima, and also the leaders of the party, as Tinubu's continued absence begins to stir worries amongst them. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The continued absence of the president-elect, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, has allegedly caused tension in the camp of the All Progressives Congress (APC) presidential candidate in the just concluded presidential election. Despite Tinubu marking his 71st birthday anniversary on Wednesday, March 29th, which he usually celebrates with a lecture series under the auspices of the Bola Tinubu Colloquium, the whereabouts and the health condition of the president-elect has continued to generate ripples within his political cycle. News reports that Tinubu's spokesperson, Tunde Redman, had announced on Monday that the president-elect had directed the prayers should be offered across Lagos in celebration of his 71st birthday anniversary instead of the annual ritual of the crowd-pulling colloquium. Recall that Tinubu's media team had disclosed that the former Lagos State governor traveled overseas for vacation. Sources within the ruling APC have allegedly revealed to the leadership newspaper that Tinubu's trip outside the country and tales of his failing health condition are already getting many leaders of the party nervous. Look at the way he left the country secretly. He was already out of the country before his spokesman released the press statement about the trip, with no airport photos showing his departure and arrival at his destination. This is strange for a president-elect of a great country like Nigeria. In both the ruling APC and the opposition parties, there were growing concerns among political leaders on the prospect of Tinubu being inaugurated as the president-elect on May 29th, when the incumbent president, Muhammad Buhari, is expected to hand over. And leadership also revealed that sources said the development is beginning to allegedly blow a cold war between the incoming First Lady, Senator Remi Tinubu, and the incoming Vice President, Senator Shettima. So, my wonderful people, the president-elect Bola Tinubu held his birthday on Wednesday, March 29th, and instead of the yearly birthday colloquium to mark his 71st birthday, the president-elect had directed that special prayers and Thanksgiving service would be held on Wednesday, March 29th, and special prayers will also be held in Lagos and other parts of the country, according to a statement by Tinubu's spokesperson, Tunde Redman, on Monday. And currently, Bola Tinubu is not in the country, and this has been raising so many, worries and concerns, being that he is supposed to be in the country to plan ahead of his incoming inauguration ceremony. And also, his transition program. And Tinubu's absence causes panic among his supporters because it seems that he is supposed to be present. Meanwhile, this issue has been generating serious concerns among his supporters because many have speculated that he has been in UK for medical attention. Some have said he is in the UK to rest. Some says he's in London, in France, and all of that. But then most of his supporters are really concerned about the health of Bola Tinubu. And most Nigerians have alleged that Tinubu could not withstand the heat that Peter Obi was giving him. When in his petition, Peter Obi anchored his claims on the ground that Bola Tinubu was involved in drug trafficking and as such was not qualified to contest in the elections in the first place. I mean, Peter Obi took Nigerians by surprise when he, petitioned that against Bola Tinubu. He had to drag up his case of drug trafficking and how he was not even qualified to contest in for the office of the president, and how he had to make a forfeiture of about 460,000 US dollars. He made it. He forfeited that whooping sum of money to the United States government. So, my country people, what are your thoughts concerning this? Because the absence of Bola Tinubu is really bringing about serious tension within the leaders of the party. I'm dropping here, guys. Kindly share your thoughts concerning this in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.